Did you watch the A&E docuseries?
I watched some of it.
And what were your thoughts on it?
I think that there's a lot of truth in what the
Mhm.
women are talking about. Some of it, I watched it with an open mind, and some of the allegations were a bit far-fetched. Trying to blame Hef for something that happened in like Geneva, just with some other parties. But yeah, I believe the women and what they say, and it was a hard place to be.
Yeah. Was there something you took from it that was the most surprising or shocking to you?
I think it helped me feel more validated in the way that I feel. Because
Had you started writing your book yet? Is that something that helped you feel like you could talk?
I hadn't, and I was kind of against the A&E. They had asked me to be part of it, and I said no.
Mhm.
I'm on the board of Hess Foundation. I'm like, oh no, I don't want to be. But watching that, and then I'm like, okay, I need to get my side out
Right.
there.
Right. So, what has life been like for you? You said you kind of hid out for the last 5 years. What has your life been like?
It's been mellow. I'm not huge on the Hollywood scene.
Mhm.
I never really wanted to be, an actor or anything like that. I bought a farm in Hawaii a few years ago. It's a lychee
Wow.
farm. So I go back and forth and just want a calm, quiet life. I recently started seeing someone that's actually really normal and kind and caring. And so I think that's important, really important. And so life is good right now.
Yeah, I was going to ask you, like, how do you date? Because you haven't had a great track record with knowing what unconditional love is with men who respect you, love you for who you are, men that will stay. How would you suggest for people that resonate with your story that are still looking to know what a healthy relationship is? Like, how did you even find yours?
I think the majority of what helped me was listening to my intuition.
Mm.
And at the mansion, I pushed it down, just like that first night going up to the bedroom, like, this is weird. And I'm like, push it down, make it quiet. But now I'm trying to listen to my intuition more. After the mansion, I dated some not so good guys, like struggling musicians and actors, and it was manipulating and controlling. And I'm like, wait, this is deja vu, except this time I'm paying the bills. I'm like, no, no, this is awful. Um, it took a while, and not settling for anything less. And if you see a red flag or anything that's off,
Mhm.
cut it off. We
Yeah.
cannot fix people. We cannot change people. People are not going to grow up. And when you meet someone, it just feels right when somebody is actually kind and caring and wants the best for you.
Yeah. I'm just curious if you think that Jordan McGraw or Dr. Phil will read your book.
I hope so. We have the same attorney.
Oh, that's funny. All right. So they'll at
Oh,
least hear about it.
I know. Hopefully they read it. I think Jordan's grown up a bit. I think he's married now.
Mhm.
Hopefully he's happy.
Yeah. You were talking about Kendra earlier and that you're friendly with her now. What's your response to her saying that Playboy messed up her whole life?
I agree with her.
Mhm.
I agree with her. I was on season 2 of her show. We had a sit down talk, and she said something about a bedroom or bed, and I'm like, oh yeah, we've shared the same bed, not at the same time, but I kind of made a joke about it. I'm like, literally same bed. And she froze. And she's like, I can't talk about that stuff when I'm in my with my therapist and that starts coming up. I can't talk about it. And I told her, I'm like, Kendra, as soon as you can talk about this, that's when you'll finally be free. As
Mm.
soon as you can talk about it. And so I do feel that she's completely telling the truth.
Yeah. You said you didn't have such a great relationship right now with Holly and Bridget. Did Holly reach out to you after you tweeted about destroying all of those photos, besides her saying thanks?
Yeah, she said thank you. Ended up following each other on Instagram for a little bit, and
Uh-huh.
but then some silly little thing happened, and now we're not following each other anymore. I'm like, can we just drop it? Can we just all get along?
Right. Yeah. As I said before, I think that you guys, out of anyone, would kind of need each other to go
Yeah.
for. I hope that happens.